Turn it up. So yeah, guys, Dougie, fresh, in the flesh. Gonna give you my best for the last breath. Yes, sizzling and delivering with zealand. That's one of you on your quest to becoming your best and to keep you in check. And just like what happened to me in this room, I got knocked out of my comfort nest. And I'm going to do it to you guys right now. By the end of this, you'll receive many lessons I learned. So first, like bro was saying, I didn't start basketball. I started in 8th grade. And my junior year, I led the league. I led the state, maybe the country in losses. I was 14-27 my junior year wrestling. So what you guys are learning right now, that's why this sets you up for the rest of your life. That's why I want you guys to value it so much and give it your all, because you're doing it right now. And first, before I start sharing this little, it's only going to be 5-10 minutes, I want to acknowledge each of you for coming here during the off season and being here, being this committed and disciplined for just being here, all you guys, and putting yourself around great individuals. So that's the biggest thing I learned, was to be in the room and surround yourself with others that really challenge you. So I'm battling with Brug. I'm battling with Springers, Harners, getting my ass tossed around like a rag doll, but getting back up. And kept getting back up. Knocked down, get right back up. So that's the biggest takeaway, was to get away from all the negative, drinking, the drugs. Because if you're scratching turkeys, you can't fly with eagles. Jim Rohn says you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So environment is extraordinarily important. So be very conscious and aware now, like today, ASAP, of who you're spending your time around. What do they got you thinking? What do they got you eating? What do they have you doing? So that was a drastic, enormous, mammoth lesson I learned here in the Med. I challenged myself with really, really good wrestlers. The other thing is mentors. That's what I've been really good at. So since I graduated college at IUP, I studied exercise science. Before that, I did soccer, wrestling, baseball here. So I learned a lot of skills in high school to take to college and then to take out into the real world, where I went to learn from mentors. I went to Strength Camp, 2 million YouTube subscribers, and I learned from a guy by the name of Elliot Hulse. Elliot Hulse on YouTube, and he's all about becoming the strongest version of yourself and inspiring others to do the same. And that's what each and every one of us, that's the path we're on right now. So as soon as I graduated, I went to learn from this guy because I wanted to learn from the best, just like I was doing in wrestling. You want to go straight to the top. Coach mentioned Stephen Curry. He trained with Vince Carter in Canada. Warren Buffett, mentor. Tony Robbins had a mentor. Oprah had a mentor. Stephen Hawking, Leonardo da Vinci, Leonardo DiCaprio. They had mentors. So who can you learn from? In several areas of life. And here's the biggest mind-blowing thing about it. They're online. YouTube. This was not available 10 years ago today. So you can watch wrestling online. You can learn from great peers. And then you can go to in person and travel. There's New York City, right? The national championship. You can drive up there and learn and meet these guys, interview them, find out what their mindset is, find out what their habits are on the mat and off the mat. We got a couple of state champions in here. I don't know how much you guys are asking them about, hey, what's your diet like? How often do you work out a day? What do you do when you work out? Are you reading any books? Oh, what book? You're just finding these things out. So after strength camp, I met a guy by the name of Jarek Robbins, Tony Robbins' son. And he walked into the room, and I introduced myself, and I went through my system of getting mentors. And I ended up connecting him with Tai Lopez out in Los Angeles. And I ended up going to Hollywood Hills in California. Lived in this enormous mansion. It was a beehive, cornucopia of abundance of potential mentors, and I kept learning from them. I asked them questions, and I did what they told me to do, just like I did what Coach Mark told me to do. And it got me better each year, every single year. So much so that I got a coach's award my senior year. So being coachable and getting mentors to help you soar, score, bust through the door, roar, unleash all you have in store, go from the floor to getting more, and show you what's in your core. So the last thing I want to talk about is the importance of, in this stage of your life, in this evolutionary stage where you're in high school, you're figuring things out, you don't know the answer to everything. Certain things are important to you. I've been there. I've been in the same seat you were in, listening to coach, listening to these guys. But one thing that I did that really served me, that I wish I did more of, and that I highly recommend for each and every one of you, is to take massive, radical, immediate action. Experiment. Be a mad scientist. With your wrestling moves, like trying new wrestling moves, trying new different diets, experimenting, new people to learn from. Just throw mud at the wall. So taking action is so important. In fact, in the word satisfaction is the word action. So you guys just got to take action. And taking action on books got me really far. I used to think reading is not cool. Then I switched my mindset to, oh, no, leaders are readers. And every book you read gets you one step closer to greatness. And the best things in life are on the top shelf. Health, wealth, love, happiness, that mansion, car, whatever you want. Each book you read, you can step and stand on and get a closer reach to all those things, the trophies. Speaking of taking action, here's a book from a wrestler that took a lot of action. Keen Schwartz, Champion Wrestling, wrote a book, Champion Wrestling. Book could be worth over $100,000. How? You read a book like this, study it, take notes, apply it diligently, learn the techniques, then you can get a scholarship. I'm paying back my student loan. It's intense. It's over $85,000. It's making me work, but what if I got a scholarship? Game changer. So reading a book like this could really serve you. Who wants this book? Who wants it?
Every fucking answer, yeah.
Who wants it? Take action. Take action. Oh man.
Oh, good one.
That's good. So guys, take action.